What's up, beautiful people? I am in LA. Yes, I am back in LA. I feel like I've been to LA like so many times lately. No, I will not be moving here, but I'm here for an extremely exciting project with a company that I had on my first vision board. Well, really not even a company, like a person that I put on my vision board that I wanted to meet and work with, and now the opportunity has come and I am just so excited. So I will bring you guys along. I will share as much as I can until the project drops, which will be pretty soon. So I'll keep you guys posted, but I'm staying at the Conrad in downtown LA and I am so excited. So I'm gonna give you a room tour. Let's get it.
You don't need no filters. You my rocket, you my perfect picture. Baby, you know I'm tryna kick it with ya. Ain't gotta wait till it gets dark. We get 106 and Park. You be my rock, I be your big ticket. I'm tryna show you off. I'm tryna flaunt you. I'm obsessed with ya, baby, I want you. Let them watch ya. Tell them they can tune in. Show you how we do this. I put our love on a billboard, so you just need to look out your window. Show the whole city I'm all yours. Let me put us on display. I'll shout it from the
I just went ahead and hung up my clothes that I'm gonna wear for the shoot and got it all unpacked so I don't have to keep going in and out of my suitcase because that is not fun. All right, I'm gonna go meet my friend and we're gonna get some food because your girl is hungry. Here we go.
girl, it's no problem. Think I might overdose, so hypnotic. Where you got my heart, trap. Take my wallet, fly you all across the map. Oh yeah. Yes. Rock solid, yeah, you know I'm gon' support ya. Anything you want, girl, I'ma spoil ya. I don't watch ya.
Okay, you can't really see me, but you can see the view. I'm at Rima's place, and it's so cute. There she is. But look what she and her husband served me. Coffee and crumpets, and look at creator to CEO. Talk about loyal. She was like, I'm gonna put this in the creator to CEO cup unless you don't want that. Are you tired of that?
I'm like, I don't know if you want to take it over.
So it's the next day and I'm getting ready for this shoot, and it's just so crazy because working with this person slash company was on my vision board in 2019. So I'm still kind of in this pinch me moment of just realizing how powerful putting intention behind something is. Like, even if it doesn't happen in the amount of time that you think it will or want it to, putting that intention and prayer and just like desire towards something, it still can happen even if it doesn't happen in the year that you make that vision board. So I'm just really happy, and it's just caused me to think about some of the other things that I've been wanting, and just new levels, like reaching new levels has just been so ingrained in my mind. And it's been kind of, I won't say hard, but just like a challenge, because we have been doing this overhaul with the eBrand Club, and you know, I think I'm just really in a space where I'm trying to see Erin On Demand as more than myself. And it's been a really big mindset shift for me. It's been a mindset shift not just for me to actually reach the new level, but also to reach that level financially, and to actually believe that I can have even more. And not even just in a selfish way of having more, like for my legacy, for my family, for just other young kids or girls, or even not even just young, but like people my age or older who didn't have a path created for them like I didn't. Like, nobody in my family has done any type of work like this, and you know, I just want people to see that it's possible and that you don't have to have this path carved out for you beforehand. But it is not easy, and I never thought or intended for it to be easy. It just takes tapping into like a whole new level of your own self. And that's what I am experiencing right now. And I've been reading this book. It's called The Power of One More. And he talks about how we're like thermostats. And basically, like, if your temperature is set to 75, then things that require 60% you're gonna excel in, things that require 70% you're gonna excel in, things that require 75% you're gonna excel in. But that's like your temperature, right? But then if something requires 90% of you, you're either going to have a burst that allows you to hit 90%, but then you can't maintain yourself at 90%, so you're gonna self-sabotage or lose that opportunity, because naturally you just come back down to 75. Or if you, you know, you literally have to raise your temperature. And to me that sounds like armoring yourself, right? Like armoring your mind, armoring just like your thought patterns and like your habits, and elevating in all ways, like from the inside out. And it was just such a like moving thing to read of like how we have control over the temperature in which we experience life. And I have just been trying to tap into a higher degree, because there's no way that I'm going to have Erin On Demand be an 8, 9, 10 figure business if I still have some of the mindsets and just some of the habits that I currently have. And so just having that level of like self-awareness has been, it has been something. It's been a journey. And I was talking to my friend last night about that. She actually works with me. And she was just saying how, you know, she feels like if I can get past these hurdles, like I'm gonna be just completely unstoppable. And she actually identified, like not identified my money roadblocks, but just like was like, I think you still have like some struggle mindset things that you need to break. And I'm like, yeah, I think so too. And it's like, the thing of it is, like, me and Cameron talk about this all the time, kind of being that path creator, and everyone, like family and friends, are so supportive and they're just so affirming, and they're like, oh my gosh, you guys are doing so great, we're so proud of you. And then we get into the room with people who are doing better, or, you know, just better than us, and we love being in those types of environments. Not to say that our family and friends aren't doing better than us, but like who are kind of on the same path as us, or like further along in their journey as entrepreneurs, and they're just like, you guys could be doing so much more. And not even just more like having more products or services, but just like putting more into it, and like really like hammering down and like thinking bigger, and not being afraid of the bigness of our goals, and just kind of like going after them. And I think like going and doing things like this, and talking to different, you know, people who are in this industry, and just getting their perspective. Like, even when I first started my channel, like, people believed in me more than I believed in myself, but I forced myself to act in belief instead of, even if I didn't actually think that it was going to happen, I forced myself to act as if it was happening. And so I think I'm kind of in that space again, and that's why I'll be like, y'all, it does not, like, you may gain the momentum, and yes, it does feel great, but like once you start hitting those peaks where you're like, okay, like just 2 years ago this was my dream, like I am experiencing my dream, then it's kind of like, okay, well now what? Like, now what's my why? Now what am I doing? Like, how do I tap into like this higher level of self? And it's just an ongoing thing. Like, I know I've talked about this in the growth series, but it literally is an ongoing thing. It's not something that I expected to like have this big realization like instantaneously. It's just like a constant thing. And so lately I've like hired a personal trainer, and just been like trying to focus more on my health and wellness, and gaining more discipline in that area. And like, even with that, like, you can kind of hold yourself back. It's like, okay, like I'm comfortable with how I look, but like I still have these goals of like what I want for my health and my wellness and my physique. And like I kind of keep like bringing myself down to this temperature. Like one day I found out that I had like gained almost 5 pounds of body muscle and lost like 5% body fat, and I was so happy. And then the next week my numbers like tanked because I think I just got so excited that I didn't even end up continuing to execute, because I was like, oh, that's really good, like that's good enough almost. Like even though I didn't express that, it was like my actions reflected like, oh, this is good enough. So let me just not keep meal prepping and not keep like doing all of the things that even got me those results. So I don't know, I've just been like thinking about that this morning, and I just want to just encourage anybody who feels like, okay, like I'm getting there, but I don't feel like I don't know, I still feel like I'm not giving it my all, that you are not alone. But it always starts on the inside, in our minds. And sometimes it just takes having a conversation with a friend to be like, yeah, you're right, you know, or with a spouse or with anybody. So I'm about to finish putting my makeup on. I have about 30 minutes to finish getting dressed. The place is about 10 minutes away from me. I feel like I shouldn't have put that oil on my face. Ugh. See, this is why you stick to your routine. So now you can't even see my foundation. Like you literally can't see it. Okay, I'll show you guys my dressed and ready to go. I'm wearing some leather pants, this little crop top, and then a blazer. They were like, dress cute, stylish. You know, the blazer kind of professionalizes it a little bit. But yeah, I'm ready to go. Good morning. This shoot is over. I can't share any of it, but it's the next morning. It's like 4 something. And I'm headed to the airport, but it went really well, and I cannot wait. Like seriously cannot wait for you guys to see this project. So stay tuned, because I'm going to share more about it soon. And I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.